Husband thanking his first wife for allowing her to take a second wife.
Hey, my beautifuls, let's get into this conversation, and I'm gonna put some other TikTokers' views on this point. But for now, let me give you my 2 cents. Being in a 11 years relationship / marriage, been married for 10 years. Personally, I feel, and I was saying this to a friend, I feel I can understand why it will get to this point. Now, maybe I'm being biased. But I can understand why a wife will welcome a second wife. Now, I have 2 thoughts about this. One is either you have a man who's going to do it behind your back, or you have a man who's going to come to you and say, hey, this is what I want. And you as a woman could either accept it, let him do what he wants and still be loyal to him, or accept it, let him do what he wants, and then you do what you want. Right? I'm trying to think of all the mind or the thoughts that could go through someone's mind in this situation. Right? Maybe the marriage has come to a point where it needs someone else in there, or she wants him to stay while still being happy. And if this will make him happy, she loves him enough and she's at a place where she will willingly let him marry someone else. My question is this second wife is going to make their marriage better financially, intellectually, spiritually? Or is it going to be something where he wanted this for his flesh and it's not going to make any, he'll soon add a third wife? I don't know. The other outcome is she'll leave. She'll leave. He can go and marry who he want to go marry. And she can move on with her life. Which, for some women, is a taboo. What are you guys' thoughts on this? I'm going to throw some other TikTokers' views on the situation in here. But what do you guys think?
I see you as one of the wives.
I reject it.
Why?
I don't want it.
What?
It's not for me.
Oh, it's not for you?
No.
It will not be for you.
It won't.
Sweetheart, a thank you gift from a husband whose first wife has just agreed for him to have a second wife. That thank you gift is a second husband. It's not money. It's not a G63. It's not a G-Wagon. It's a second husband. He's basically saying, thank you, my dear, for allowing me to have a second wife. Now here is your gift. Go and also enjoy, experience, and bring the experience back to me through a second husband.
Of course he's on his knees offering you all that money. Like, he's a very happy man because he gets to have you and another woman at the same time. I don't care how much money and how much roses you give me. Like, I could never, ever agree to this. Like, agree to share my man. Like,
if you're in a polyamorous relationship with someone because the person that you're dating did not want to be monogamous with you when you wanted that, so now you're poly. No, you're not. You're playing yourself. And stop acting like you're evolved and you've evolved past monogamy. You're just settling because you're too afraid to move on from this person who doesn't want to be with you.
You share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted.
I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway. So if I know for sure that he's going to give me everything I wanted, I will voluntarily share. Because we involuntarily share these men all the time. They cheat. My man probably cheating as we speak. I don't give a damn. I'm working.
Literally. Like, what I'm gonna do? Stop it?
Yeah, we don't stop. I've been cheated on. You've been cheated on. You've been cheated on. The person who watching this, the person who comment about to get cheated on.
If my husband want another woman, a second wife, I will let him. See, men, they desire more than just one woman. So Instead of him going out there and chasing women and hunting, I would just let him bring her home. As long as he can take care of both of us, I'm totally fine with it. Like, totally.
Since we know there's a lot of videos going around about polygamous men and men cheating and stuff like that, let me break it down for you guys. Men are naturally polygamous. Trying to force a man into a marriage where it's just one woman and him alone, you're wasting your time. Any woman that actually believes in her mind that she can have a man for herself and he's only going to sleep with her and her alone, you really got it twisted. Because when you really look at a woman's body and how it's made up, just look at the cycle. You kind of have 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. And the reason I say that is because you will have that week where you're going through your ovulation, you might feel a bit like shit. Then you have that week where you're going through your period. What do you expect your man to do? Sit there and have the period with you? Come on. Their genitals are on the outside. They are going to go out there and they're going to do what it is they have to do. What is cheating? Cheating is when a man takes everything that he gives to you, takes it away from you, and now gives it to the other woman and leaves you without. That is when he's cheating on you. But if he's just sticking his dick somewhere else, that's not cheating. He's just fucking. Simple. So just because he goes and sticks his bit somewhere else doesn't actually mean anything. We know as women that men can sleep with as many girls as they want and have no emotional attachment to that woman. Some guys can even sleep with a woman that they hate and then afterwards they feel so bad for it. But it's just the fact that they just needed that quick release at the time. We don't need to take it too serious and start getting ourselves heartbroken and upset. This is why I kind of love certain African cultures and their mentality, because they've got it down to a T. They understand. They will tell you, I am not leaving my husband just because he goes and gets another woman. In fact, they will embrace that and bring you in because it takes off the load of her. Like, really, I don't know what, I think it's just the Western world that have conditioned us to believe that men should be with one woman. I ain't thinking like that. Listen, if I've got a guy and you go do something, good for you, my G. Good for you. You're happy now? I'm not gonna let it touch me. I'm not gonna let it touch me. Jeez, man. We women really need to get with it. Wake up, come out of the clouds. If you're there thinking that you're gonna have a man for yourself, you're gonna be heartbroken every freaking relationship. Come on. And let me just add to that while we're still on the topic. Ladies, if you're one of those that leave your man because he cheats on you, is it every guy you're going to leave because he so-called cheats on you? Listen, your body count will be getting higher and higher and higher if that is the reason why you leave. If you continuously leave your guy because he goes and fucks the next bitch, you really need to evaluate your mindset, because trust me, at the end of the day, it's you that's just going to end up lonely and going through all of these men, and it's going to be a matter of when you're older, it's like, every single guy slept with somebody else. Well, duh, that's what they do. Seriously. Just don't have a heart then. Just don't have a heart and just live. Jeez, I'm crying, man. All of this, he did this, he did that, and we're here fucking getting heartbroken, crying ourselves to sleep and all of that bullshit. Nope, we're not depend that.
Many black women get so upset about the idea of polygyny when we know that we greatly outnumber our men.
See, polygamous relationships were originally built around building security, building an empire, building a nation of people.
They made things like polygamy really taboo for a reason. Everything they do, every belief they instill in us has a deeper agenda.
Like, I wonder if we ever sit back and just really think about, damn, like all of my sisters deserve a man in the home.
Think about it. If all the black men with multiple baby mamas started to form a healthy polygamous relationship, imagine the empires and the communities that would be built.
If you brought two women together who both had really good stable jobs, plus that one man, which is the king, which is the leader, who also had a good job, you have 3 financial incomes in one household.
Instead of having baby mama drama and having a bunch of black people pinned against each other.
Do we ever think about, well, what's best for the community? Like, what's best for the children of the community?
One of our bigger problems is that all of us don't think on a collective level. You have to have that mindset to step into a polygamous relationship. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to be willing to build a village, build a community, build wealth. And I do believe that monogamy for a lot of black men is unnatural.
If you were thinking a little bit smarter, you would figure the puzzle out.
In Africa, it's normal. This day and age, I don't know much, okay? I don't see it as much as I used to see it when I was a little girl, okay? I witnessed an uncle marry 4 wives in one day, okay? Like a mass wedding. I've witnessed it with my own eyes, you know? And back in the day, my grandfather, anytime he brought home a new wife, he would build a house for the other wives. Do you know what I mean? And some of his sons ended up doing the same, following in his footsteps and marrying multiple women. Okay. But 2024, and even outside Africa, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, oh yeah, we do this. It's normal. Okay. People are actually doing it. I find it quite, interesting. Okay? So people actually do this. People are actually okay with this kind of lifestyle. Right? But let me know what you think about this. Some women encourage their husbands to have multiple wives. They don't want to be their only wife. They want you to have multiple wives because they believe that it helps the other woman. I know in some religions it's normal, okay, for men to choose multiple or to have multiple wives, okay? And in some cultures like mine, it's normal for men to have multiple wives, okay? And they always compensate the other wives for when they bring in other women into the relationship. So to me, it's not new, okay? I'm just surprised that it's still going on in 2024. Anyway, in this day and age,
Okay, guys, let me know what you think in the comment below. But a thought came across my mind. These men who want to welcome other women in the relationship, I wonder if they think, what if your woman came to you and said, hey, I like another husband. I like to enjoy another piece of meat, someone else's time and attention, someone else's money and affection. And you can still be with me and experience this on the outside. I don't know. What do y'all think?